Y'all, I realize I might not be relationship material. I really value my solitude and I really like to do things with myself, whether that's traveling, going out to eat, going to parks, going on walks, just going on adventures, or just being in my house. I like it with just me. I don't care for sleeping in the bed with others. I don't want to hear somebody snoring and farting when I'm trying to sleep. Even if I'm not trying to sleep, I don't want you in the bed snoring and farting. I don't care to have to tend to anyone hand and foot, like me having an extra child. It's just so stressful and too much for me. Although I do cook and clean, it is a lot easier to cook and clean behind me than having to do that for me and somebody else. I don't like people trying to dictate over my time. I like to live my life the way I want to live it with my schedule, the way I want to have my schedule. And I don't care to have to change that or compromise that to be with someone. I don't like having to explain why I have certain people in my life. I don't want to explain to you why I want to hang out with friends and family when I feel like it. I don't have to explain why I have friends who are not the same sex as me. I don't want to have to deal with anyone's insecurities, anyone's baggage and problems. I realize I'm just really one of those women who are not relationship material.
Realize I'm not only not relationship material, I'm also not marriage material either. Marriage is not for everybody. And I don't got it in me to play house with nobody. You be daddy and I be mommy. And we fighting over who gets the biggest chicken at the end of the night. The kids or you. I don't got it in me. That game sounds like it's filled with manipulation, filled with performing, filled with people pleasing. I would much rather go 100 by myself than 50-50 with somebody else. Instead of being in a constant state of fear, a constant state of scarcity, a constant state of survival mode with somebody, I would rather thrive by myself, be at peace with myself. I want to be solo from attachments, solo from the ego, solo from manipulation and possession over someone else. That's a game that I don't want to play in. I don't want to play in this emotional game. I want to be centered with my emotions, by my emotions being at peace instead of anger, jealousy, and envy because I'm tied to somebody else in this entanglement with somebody else. A wedding ring just leads to suffering.